Howdy. That's the greetings in these parts, and when you come to College Station, Texas, you know that the Aggies are ready to gig 'em. Kyle Field will be swaying and electric for this one. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Wildcats offense takes the field for the first time today. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
He's got that speed, and you see DBs, they're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a long game. This guy can go get it. He can run. He can do a little bit of everything at the wide receiver spot.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll leave it with him. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes his connection. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Line gets set. First down. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. On second down, wants to throw it. It's complete to the left.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. He'll come out throwing on first down. And that pass intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense, because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
Offense set on first down. Looking for a man. It's Strong. Grabs it in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Off the play fake. Getting some heat. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on third and long. Finds a man on the left. Touchdown, Aggie. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Gonna take a shot. Brings it down on the right side. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Wildcats. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. On the option. He'll toss it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. He's going to pass. Tight end finds a soft. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. They'll line up for a second down play. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he shows all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And here's the return. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, running back gets the gift. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. This offense has a second down play. The play action fake. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's going to run it. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. That thing was down for a while, but the Big Mounts carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over a football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16. He has 60 yards rushing in this one, and he is well on his way to a 1,500-yard season. Scanning the field, it's Strong. Unloads to the wideout. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more. But
can anyone catch him? And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Really good-looking run there. This guy reminds me a little bit of an old Texas A&M Aggie great, Leland McElroy. He was so dangerous in space. It was so difficult to bring down to the ground. All 11.
He'll take a shot. Makes the grab. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They want to throw it. He caught it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job for him.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for blockers. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Kentucky going quickly. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll blow this one dead at the 20-yard line.
And these punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake. Flipping the field position, defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football on that play.
Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully...
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Strong. Got the big pause on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Well, the upside is you could get a 1st down. The downside is you could blow the game going for it inside your own 30. Got it past the marker. Creates a little space. He's loose. Inside the 10. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Aggies. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Timeout called by the defense as their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Complete to the right. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. To the air on 1st down. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. They're working that left side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Handoff from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Offense getting set for 1st down. The back goes in motion. Oh, he's looking to throw. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. All kinds of running room. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Aggie. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like, this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the 1st half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Looking to throw for it. Gets open down the middle. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. And the Wildcats will hustle to the line.
1st down for the offense.
Going up top on 1st down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And the returner is stopped. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you? And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the home of the 12th man.
He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You've got to do a lot of this.
Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. The give to the back. Still running at the 40. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get first downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up first downs. How nice is it to know you can turn around, hand it off to that guy right there, and let him go to work.
Just plowing down the field. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
That's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get a great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
I might go back to that one and call that one again. And listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I love teams that commit to the run, and when it's successful, keep running the rock.
Yeah, David, I think this offensive line right now, they've got a lather going. They're really sort of getting in the groove and flow of this game. They're just getting tremendous push at the point of attack. It seems like every single time they decide to run the ball.
Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, they'll take to the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
The option look. Now the toss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He'll ride his man on the option. Running with power. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just getting first downs like that run right there.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Trucks through the defender. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. A&M comes back out with another first down. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
The Aggies want to crank the tempo. They'll go with a direct snap. Touchdown, Aggies! And the beatdown has ensued.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Ohio State went on the road and just dominated. And that... attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Buckeyes ever do that? The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. They're trying to get to it. Working that left side now. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And they'll mark this one at the 20-yard line.
And And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make plays, and do they want to make them? So much space back there when you turn the football. But the thing is, look at all these guys flying down the field. All the speed on the field for that punt coverage team, and you can tell they caught up with them to force the fumble.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. The lone back's got it. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? On the option. He'll toss it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets him up, makes the big play out to the left.
Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Touchdown, Aggies! And the stomping has commenced. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Got his man to the left. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Comes out throwing on first down. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. On second down, he'll let it fly. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Finds his tight end. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing it's third and long, but I got to get the guy on the ground and rally to the football. Nice job by the defense.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They'll knock him down. One to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down.
And you want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day. Dominate the line of scrimmage. You know, turn and hand the ball off to your running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better. Just turn, hand the football off, especially when you're winning the ball game.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Well, on offense, you've got to love the way your offensive line is playing in this game. They're getting tremendous movement up front. They're climbing in the second level and really giving these backs and ball carriers a lot of room to run all game long.
In his sophomore season, he's really learned to find that running room. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. The give to the tailback. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. He's looking to throw it. They're bringing heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. He'll get rid of it. Pulls it in.
I feel like this guy's having one of those games. It happens maybe once in your life. He's just been open everywhere on the field. He's been lighting up the scoreboard. He's turning these defenders around. They just simply can't cover him.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game to build confidence for the next time they take the field.
Yeah, and there hadn't been much good today. But build confidence, sure, but just show your team you're going to keep fighting no matter what the scoreboard says.
He's off to the races. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Good enough for a first down.
Looking to go up top on first down. He's right on target.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
This defensive linemen have tents in the backfield. Goodness gracious, them camping out back there, hitting the quarterback time and time again. When you've sacked him this much, of course he's going to be flustered. Of course he wants to get rid of the football.
It's caught. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.